winners. Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen, because today I actually have like a credit hack for you, a business credit hack, how you can get between $5,000 and $500,000, guys, for your business. And this is specifically with equipment financing. Now, pause. Some of you guys may be like, well, Terry, I don't need equipment financing. You do, and I'm going to explain. The reason why you guys are missing this as a hack is because the term equipment financing is very, very broad. Guys, the hack is that it's so much easier to qualify for equipment financing. Why? Because it's installment credit, it's a loan, and they actually consider the actual equipment as collateral. So when some of you guys are getting denied for lines of credit, for credit cards, for working capital, this is a workaround. And guys, getting equipment financing for your business, and I'm going to give you some examples, okay? Then I'll actually do my nugget at the end and all the good stuff. Guys, is the hack is that you use the equipment financing to grow and scale your business, and that way you're using less of your own cash, your own credit, your other working capital. So guys, right off the bat, equipment finance, I'm going to give you some examples. Guys, it can be office furniture, it can be laptops, it can be cameras, it can be cell phones, it could be, chairs and equipment for a hair salon, for a barber shop. It can be trucks, vans, box trucks, 18-wheelers. It could be restaurant equipment. If you're in fitness, it could be anything for equipment for a gym, stuff for a daycare. Guys, it's super, super broad, like literally anything for your business. And mind you, I said like office furniture. Guys, you could be a coach, a consulting firm, a YouTuber, a podcaster, and need lights, need microphones, need, a sound system. You could be an artist and need stuff for your studio. Guys, equipment financing can literally be used for anything. So like I said, get a notebook, get a pen. And for all my newbies, welcome. Guys, my name is Terry, and this channel is about wealth building, how to leverage your personal and business credit to build wealth, guys, to put it into income producing assets so you can grow and scale, live the life that you desire. I upload brand new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I would love for you to like and share and comment, okay? And I'll do my nugget at the end. So guys, Crest Financial, write it down. Guys, I'm highlighting a specific lender. You guys know I do this a lot, guys, because for the fintech companies, they specialize. Crest Financial specializes in funding small businesses, and they specialize in doing it fast funding, no hard inquiry. They say yes when the banks say no, okay? They have been around since 1989. They are a top-rated equipment financing lender. Now, guys, I always kind of do stuff on personal credit and business credit, but I'm also kind of trying to focus this last quarter on giving you guys where to actually go to get the money. So it's easier than a bank, easier than SBA, easier than, some of the credit unions when you actually use a fintech company, because they specialize in small business financing. No hard inquiry at all. Now, for their equipment financing, this Crest Financial, guys, I'll put, depending on when you're watching this video, I'll put the link in the description. Guys, they have it in 3 categories, okay? Equipment financing, software financing, and vehicle financing. You heard me right. And mind you, the equipment financing is where it's super, super broad, where it can be any of those things, like I said, like lights, microphones, stuff for a gym, furniture, all those kinds of things. So all that falls under equipment financing. Guys, nugget right here. If you're like, I wonder if this qualifies. I mean, they even do bulldozers and cranes, guys. I said up to 500,000. That means some heavy duty equipment, guys. This is for small, mid-sized, and big businesses, okay? And so if you guys even have a question in your head, well, I wonder if this actually qualifies for equipment financing. What do I always tell you? If it's going to be no hard inquiry, go for it. The very worst thing they can say to you is no. And even if they do say no, they may give you some feedback that can help you reapply later on or qualify for something else. So if you're like, okay, I'm strapped for cash, I am a podcaster, but and I could really use a new microphone, new laptop, new iPhone, new MacBook, new ring lights, all those things, but I don't want to use all my own money. Well, let me see if I qualify for equipment financing for this for my business, because you're incorporated, you have an LLC, you're doing it like a business. I'll link my playlist for business credit building, guys, and incorporating and fundability. And guys, you're a legitimate business, well, then you guys can go ahead and qualify for this financing. Okay, now, and just ask them, right? Just go through the process and ask them. If they say no, they'll give you feedback. If they say yes, here you've gotten anywhere between $5,000 and $500,000, guys, for your business. And so, and then for vehicles, so for my truckers, for my guys doing like the Amazon, all these different things you guys are doing. They do vans, they do 18-wheelers, they do like box trucks. Now, what they don't do is like just like commercial, regular like passenger vehicles, right? So if you want to put like a car on Turo or something of that nature, you're going to have to kind of be a little bit strategic about what you're saying you're using it for and the type of vehicle. So read in between the lines. Be strategic about what you're saying you're using it for and the actual type of vehicle. Now, some things about Crest Financial. If you're going anywhere from $5,000 up to $250,000, guys, no tax returns. Bars, okay? That means it's just basically a simple application. And then usually, now they say that they'll get an answer back to you in like 4 hours. I'm like, well, if you're applying it like, 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday, guys, be reasonable. But they have a simple application, okay? No hard inquiry, minimal paperwork. So basically look at your personal credit, some business credit, look at, whatever you fill out in your application, but they're not looking for a whole bunch of like tax returns and things of that nature because it's equipment financing. Now pause, one more nugget here, guys. They actually do have working capital. However, they specialize in equipment financing. I want you guys to think outside the box. If you're not able to get a credit card or a line of credit, I don't want you to think, well, I can't use business credit at all. Guys, there's more than one way to get to the goal. There's more than one way to get to the goal. That's one reason why business credit is like so empowering and really truly a way to leverage is because you have, opportunities to kind of, they say no this way, you can say yes this way. If your credit union says no to a credit card, equipment financing may say yes to equipment financing or a vehicle loan or, software loan, something of that nature. And guys, I have software that has cost me between $7,000 and $10,000. So depending on what type of business you are, you could be an accountant, you could be an attorney, there could be software systems you actually can use for your business also. So the application process, let me outline this real quick for you. Number one, you're going to pick the type of equipment that you want from, and you're also going to pick the seller. So say you want, a 18-wheeler from XYZ seller, or you want, lights and a camera and microphone from this seller, whatever. You pick out the kind of equipment and the seller, the kind of equipment and the seller. Nugget right here. They also do private sellers, and for vehicles, and even for all the equipment, honestly, they have new and used. Bars, new and used, and actually big commercial like kind of sellers and also private sellers. So you're going to pick the type of equipment and the seller. Then you're going to apply with Crest Financial. That way you're going to know what to ask for because you've already kind of priced out what it is that you actually need. You'll get an answer like 4 to 24 hours. No hard credit pull, okay? No hard credit pull. No hard credit pull. All right, and then what's going to happen is they'll send you a finance agreement once you guys kind of agree on the terms. Guys, the rates and the terms as far as like the months to pay it back are going to vary. They customize it. Anywhere from 12, 24 months up to I think 84 months I've seen for them. So your actual terms will be based on you, the actual business owner, what it is you're financing, your financials, things of that nature, okay? And then what's going to happen is after they send you the financing agreement, then you're going to say, okay, this works for me. You will send the invoice for the financing. So whatever it is you're trying to actually buy, say it's restaurant equipment, say it's a food truck. Come on, somebody. Say it's, daycare equipment. Say it's salon chairs. Whatever it is, you're going to send the invoice over to Crest Financial. And the very last step is Crest Financial is going to pay the seller directly, okay? And then you'll start paying Crest Financial back. Super simple process. They specialize in small business funding. They actually have 1-day turnaround. Now, mind you, like be reasonable. Like apply in the morning, you have all your stuff together. It can actually happen when they have like 1-day turnaround. But mind you, you're going to have to make sure you have all your paperwork ready, send the invoice over, agree on the financing agreement, but it can be done super, super quickly, up to $500,000. They also, another nugget here, is they don't make you reapply or requalify annually. So sometimes with some of the fintech companies, you get like term loans, equipment financing. You may get, 3-year loan or 5-year loan or whatever, and they'll make you kind of like requalify or they kind of recheck your financials and credit. Well, with Crest Financials, like you qualify and they're not going to make you reapply, or change those terms. You'll have a fixed rate. You'll have, transparent terms. And one last thing, another nugget, guys, they have 100% financing. Yes, y'all. So, for a lot of financing, especially like vehicles, you'll have to put down like a down payment and then pay the rest. Well, they have 100% financing, guys. So for some of these things, it may be the down payment that has been holding you back from getting a certain type of vehicle, a food truck, certain type of restaurant equipment, whatever it is, guys. They have 100% financing. Now, what I will say is that you're going to need okay to decent credit. You can't have bad credit, no business credit, and no revenue. So be reasonable. Schedule a strategy session with us if you need help on making your business look good on paper or investing credit leverage lifestyle. But you're going to, before they give you $500,000, you're going to either need to have decent personal credit, some business credit possibly, and or some revenue. Okay. But as always, guys, like I said in the very beginning, the very worst that they can say is no. So if you're just even think it can help your business, go ahead and apply, speak with an advisor, get some feedback, and go ahead and start your business, grow your business, scale your business. Amen. Guys, and for my nugget, guys, what God has put together, no man can destroy. No man can interrupt. No man can block. And I don't mean like man, I mean no thing, okay? When God is in it and you put God first, and guys, I mean this. Like, I really, really mean that. Sometimes you have to let go and let God. Sometimes you are standing in the way of your blessing. Sometimes you need to, trust and believe what he has said is for you and what's not for you, and be obedient to that thing. Because when he is in it, he has put it together, nobody, no person, place, or thing can break it apart. And the other thing I want to say is that, when I'm thinking about, what I want to talk to you guys about, one thing that I always pray for is a clear mind and a clean heart. A clear mind and a clean heart. The reason why I say that is sometimes we could be doing all the things on the outside where it looks like we're doing everything right, but God sees your heart. God sees your intentions. God hears your thoughts. And so, guys, make sure that when you're praying for a clean heart, you're doing the right thing for the right reasons. You're asking yourself why you weren't certain things, why you're doing certain things, why you're with certain people, certain situations, and really examine your own heart, because God does not bless mess, and I mean it. So always pray for a clear mind, a clean heart, and know that when God is in it, nothing can destroy it. Amen.